I would say one of my most memorable moments was that I got to go to the San Juan Islands, which is about maybe 2 or 3 hours, I'd say 3 hours from Seattle for the weekend. So maybe about 10 interns, Microsoft interns, all of us decided to rent a house for the weekend. We drove up on Friday after work, took a ferry to San Juan, and spent the weekend there. And we basically hung out, we looked for orca whales, we didn't see any unfortunately, and just kind of had time and got to know each other really well because you're just 10 of you in a house together hanging out. And it was just a lot of fun, and I feel like some of my closest friends today, now 10 weeks later, are from that trip.
So my favorite memory from my internship so far is definitely going to be just a couple days ago. So my last email I sent to the field, I was like, here's the plan, we've been talking about it for a while, here's what I need you to do, here's the final list of schools I need you to contact, and I really want you to go out and start doing that. And the next day I had a flood of emails back of where I'm CC'd on the emails that they're sending out to different schools and institutions, and I just got a flood of emails of all them actually executing what I've created in this 12 weeks.
I'm here today with my mentor, Doug McCutcheon. Caught my breath there. I'll be asking him a couple questions, and hopefully you guys will find some value in that. Okay? So maybe, Doug, can you tell us a little bit about your role here at Microsoft, maybe about your experience, your story leading up to Microsoft, and what excites you? Why do you like working here?
The thing about working for Microsoft, you meet lots of great people. Everybody's motivated. There's a lot of interesting things going on. It's a company at the forefront of technology and innovation. Mm-hmm. It's a worldwide brand, recognized in any country you go. And you've just got a lot of interest. It's a great company to work for. What
are some of areas of development that I could work on and make sure that moving forward will not guarantee, but help me form a successful career here at Microsoft?
The most complex thing you come across is people, and it's working out the angle, what motivates them, what's their personality, how's their profile, how they fit in within the organisation, and learning really which levers to pull and how to drive forward your agenda, which is ultimately to get the deliverables that you're trying to focus on. But the other thing, of course, with the beauty of Microsoft is it's multicultural. The one thing that works in one country doesn't work in another. So there's no kind of cookie cutter approach. Although we do have this highly structured organisation. You kind of got each company's, every subsidiary has a similar structure. But how they do things in New Zealand is different how they do things in the US, and they're not better, they're not worse. They're just different. You got to work the equation.
What advice would you have for students who either are interested in coming to Microsoft as interns, or those who are already on board to move forward as interns? Do you have any advice for them? And
hold to what you believe to be true, what motivates you, how you're going to go forward, and make sure that what you're working in and the environment you're in is actually the environment you want to be in.
Alright, so I'm here with my friend Ross. We're about to go down to Pike's Place Market and buy some king crab. Then we're going to cook it.
Yeah, I don't know any crab recipes, but figure king crab king crab fishermen have like the hardest job, or most dangerous job, right?
Oh yeah.
And are close to in the entire world. So I figure, give them props, give them money.
Taste some of their hard work.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently it's really easy to cook. So here we have our king crab leg. It's frozen now, so we're gonna run it under cold water, thaw it. Later, we'll probably make a contraption. You'll get to see it on video of us steaming it under a little hut. Oh man, this is beautiful. Oh, it's spiky too. Oh, it's cold and spiky.
Wow, so I guess
look at all that meat.
So we didn't have proper equipment for steaming the crab leg, so we've got it taped up around the cabinet. It's dangling over, and yeah.
I mean, I've already paid over $500 worth of tickets and fines for parking here in Seattle. $500, I'm not exaggerating. And then the other thing is, like, my first day I got here, I parked, and the spot, I think I told you the story, my apartment was apartment 131, and directly out in front of my house was spot number 131. So I'm like, that's probably my parking space, right? Like, logic would conclude. So apparently I'd never lived in an apartment building before. I've only lived in the suburbs, and you have to have a permit to park in your own parking space. So they towed me, and it cost me $400 to get my car back from impound. That was my first day here.